You're not gonna fight everybody who's talking about you, are you? You're not Ronda Rousey, so don't do it. Hi guys, it's Kyra Alexis. Welcome back to my channel. So as you read by the title, today is going to be a freshman advice video for upcoming high schoolers, but this is really not just for freshmen. You could be in 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, college even. I feel like these tips apply to everybody. I asked you guys on my dump page some questions so you guys can ask me, and I have like regular topics that I want to talk about, and then I will be answering direct questions from the poll. I'm a upcoming senior in high school. I feel like I've been through quite a lot in school and outside of school. My high school years were a roller coaster, and I feel like I just needed a big sister to tell me what to do and what not to do. I've always had my mom to help me and guide me through a lot of situations. I know not everybody is that lucky to have, so I hope I can give you guys some tips before school starts. I know a lot of y'all start school early, so. The first topic that I want to talk about is fake friends. Surround yourself with good people, generally good people. When you surround yourself with bad company, it leads you to do bad things. Don't ignore red flags. When your friend does something funny, don't go to Lisa and Karen saying, oh yeah, Kyra did this, Kyra did that. Talk it out with them. Don't go to somebody else, because people will talk about you. Like, that comes without saying. And honestly, when it comes to fake friends, leave them where they're fake at. Honestly, like, I grew up with a mom telling me everybody is jealous of me. What? You could be living in a cardboard box with holes in the box and people will still talk about you. There's been times where I've stopped being friends with somebody and I didn't really understand why, or they were just doing stuff and I didn't understand why. Further along the lines, I see what type of person they really are and I see their true colors. The next question was how to deal with heartbreak while in school. Try to avoid dating somebody that goes to your school. Don't do it. Let me tell you now, you're gonna see the person that you're dating every single day, and you have to give your partner room and space to miss you, because if you're with the person every day and you don't really have a break, they're gonna grow to be tired of you. School is not the best place to be dealing with relationship problems. Like, it's really not, because everybody's gonna be in your business. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't date in high school. You know, to each his own. Like, I've had my fair share of relationships in high school. Being heartbroken messes with your day-to-day mental, your day-to-day routine. Make sure you stay on top of your work, because it will catch up to you. The next question is what to wear on the first day of school. As a freshman, as a junior, as a sophomore, as a senior, whatever grade you're going into, you want to make a good impression. And that doesn't mean I gotta come in the most expensive outfit, the flyest fit ever. Like, I promise you, people will like you for you. Real recognizes real. What I would recommend to wear on the first day of school is a cute two-piece set for, like, you know, not doing too much. Or you could wear sneakers, jeans, and a cute top. You can never go wrong with that. Accessorize, that is so important when building an outfit on your first day of school, because that's what matters. Especially if you're new to a school, like, they can be like, who's that? It's just an easy way to make friends. If you look presentable, people are going to like you. Like, I promise you, you just want to be approachable, look nice, feel pretty, and just walk into school knowing you that girl. Don't worry, I did not forget about you uniform girlies. Make sure you accessorize. You can get a cute little Kurt Geiger or a cute little Shein bag to add to your uniform. Make it cute. Accessorize, get cute bracelets, necklaces, cute socks. Like, so much more you could do with uniform. It's not the end of the world. And honestly, I would like to wear uniform. I wish I wore uniform at least like 1 or 2 years. Picking out an outfit for school is hard. So y'all uniform girlies got it good. Trust. The next question is what to expect your junior year. Work, 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 and more work. I always had an assignment to do. I'm getting a notification, this is due tomorrow, this is due Saturday, this is due. I turn left, assignment due. I turn right, assignment due. Make sure you stay on top of your work, because junior year is hard. That's the most detrimental year. This is the year that colleges look at, especially if you want to go to college. You know, college is not for everybody. Your GPA matters most this year. If you fell off in 9th grade, you didn't do so good, 10th grade, you know, you did okay. Junior year, you really show growth and a big impact. That's what colleges look for. GPA in senior year doesn't really matter. They don't really look at that. It's from 9th to 11th grade. The next question is when to lose your virginity. I'm not one to tell you guys when to lose your virginity. Don't feel peer pressure just because your friend is doing it. Everybody has a different experience, a different journey. Take your time. Don't try to grow up too fast, because honestly you're not missing out on nothing and your time will come. But if you do decide to do it, use protection and make sure you be careful. Don't want to catch an STD just because you find this boy cute and next thing you know you're going to his house and you're doing something with him. Make sure you find somebody that you genuinely trust with their body. There is power in being untouchable. And do not agree to be recorded. Their intimate parts was all over social media and everybody was talking about you in school. Like, it's not a good feeling and nobody wants to go through that. The next question is how to make friends. One thing I can say is make yourself stand out. People love a pretty, approachable girl. Don't be a mean girl. One thing I can say that you can do to make friends is join clubs and join sports. Personally, I went to a performing arts school, so I danced from 6th through 11th grade. I quit, but like I still did it. So it was easy to build a bond with the girls that I was dancing with. When you do like track or you do cheer, it's really easy to build a sisterhood bond with people, and that's an easy way to make friends. I know a lot of people suffer from social anxiety, and I'm not one to speak unless I'm spoken to. When it comes to making friends, don't be afraid to say, oh hey, I like your outfit. What school did you go to? I know some teachers, they do icebreakers. Even at my grown age, last year, my junior year, we threw around a ball and whatever your right thumb landed on, you had to answer that question. Make your answers pop. They could be like, what's your favorite animal? Yeah, I like lizards and shit. Like, don't do that. You never know who can relate to you, who you're gonna connect with, so make sure you stand out. Okay, the next question was how to have confidence in school. I feel like people can see an insecure person and spot them from a mile away. Do things that make you feel pretty, even if that means waking up an hour early to make sure your hair is cute, to make sure your lashes is on. If you want to put on a little makeup, you know, brighten up your face. Do anything that makes you feel pretty. Personally, for me, when I put on an outfit, I feel like I'm the epitome of that girl. When I put on a cute outfit, I'm feeling like, okay, you know, I walk into school like, yeah, Kyra, I like your outfit, Kyra like this, you know. It makes you feel nice. Nobody's opinion matters besides yours. The next question is how to time manage, especially academics and assignments. When assignments are first assigned to you, just do them. Don't procrastinate. That was my biggest problem last year. Like, I waited to the very end of the mark period to give in like 45 assignments when I could have been doing them when they were first assigned to me. You can finish homework while you're still in school to eliminate the heavy load you have to do when you go home. I would definitely recommend for you guys to start off strong in school so you have room to slack off. If you're starting off with 50s and 60s, it's hard to gain a 80 or 90. So definitely start off strong. Stay on top of your work. Don't slack off. Don't get distracted. Set 30 minutes to do 2 assignments or an hour to study for that big test. And tests are very detrimental. There was times where I did not study for a test. I just came into school and did anything. Thank God I had teachers who allowed me to retake the test, because if I didn't, I would have been stuck with that 50 or that 60. The next question is how to manage school and a job. I would definitely say do not overwork yourself. Still be able to have downtime. Downtime is important to catch up on schoolwork. Just in case you did miss something, you still have time to catch up, because it's really easy to feel burnt out when you're working these long hours and then you're up early for school in the morning. Like, make sure you're doing assignments when they're first assigned to you, so when you come home from school you don't have anything to do. You just go to work, and when you come home from work you could take a shower and go to sleep. Take some time for yourself. Okay, next question is how do I maintain school and YouTube? Me personally, I feel like I find myself editing in school all the time. If I have a free period, I'm editing. My teacher not here, editing. I come home from school early, editing. I always make sure I have my schoolwork done before I really focus on a YouTube video, because it's really hard to do so. Set a schedule. I don't personally have one right now because it's summertime, and due to that I'm not really worried about schoolwork, but I know when school starts back up I will probably upload once a week, maybe preferably on weekends, so you can spend the whole Saturday editing your YouTube video, putting it out, schedule it for Sunday, so Sunday you can relax. The next thing I want to talk about with you guys is peer pressure, more specifically with your friends. If your friends are peer pressuring you, they're not good people to keep around you. I kid you not. You should never feel pressured to try drugs, drink alcohol. When it's your time to try all of those things, you'll try it. Don't make your friends influence you to do bad things. That's not a friend at the end of the day. Especially if you don't want to do it, don't do it. A real friend wouldn't influence you to do something that might harm you. The next question is, did I get into a serious relationship in high school? Personally, I feel like when you're in a relationship, a person can consume you. If you're able to find a balance between, you know, your relationship and your schoolwork, then so be it. Just don't make your whole life revolve around this one person. You need to make sure you have a life outside of whoever you're dating. You have to find comfort within yourself. Having alone time with yourself, all of that is important, especially when you're in high school. You're too young to be caught up in a serious relationship because sometimes your whole mood depends on the person you're with. Something your partner does can literally ruin your day, ruin your mood. As a high schooler, you have a bunch of different responsibilities and you cannot be worried about Jeff. You're so young and you have your whole life ahead of you. If you want to get into a relationship, a serious relationship at that, don't lose yourself. I cannot stress that enough. I probably said that so many times throughout this video. Don't lose yourself, especially not over no man, especially if he's not taking you out on dates or buying you anything, okay? I feel like I covered a lot. I hope I didn't miss anything, so we're gonna go to Instagram now. Somebody asks, what was your biggest regret in high school? This may sound hypocritical, but it is. Being in a relationship most of my high school years. I feel like if I had more time to really find myself without being with somebody, I have found myself now, let me be clear. I definitely feel like I could have spent my high school years alone. Honestly, I don't really live with regrets, so don't let that affect you because I don't regret anything I've done in life. I just know how to handle things better. So, but if I were to choose, I would definitely say being in a relationship so young. I would probably get into a relationship like 11th through 12th grade, if anything, but definitely not 9th and 10th. I should have never done that. Don't know why I did it, but we're here, we're living. Okay, somebody else asks, what grade was the hardest grade in high school, in your opinion? 11th grade. It's the hardest. I say 11th grade because in 9th grade, you get too comfortable with, you know, being free. I feel like 9th grade was the best year. 9th grade, I had so much fun. Oh my God. If I could go back to 9th grade and 8th grade and 7th grade, I would. Those are my best years. I had a blast. Workload wise, I would definitely pick 11th grade because I didn't really have like a social life in 11th grade. I had school friends and I had friends outside of school, but I really wasn't like outside for her. I wasn't hanging outside of school with them like that. So yeah, I feel like by 11th grade you really get caught up in life, but just remember to still have fun throughout school because you're not going to get these years back. So just capitalize on it and have fun. Somebody asked, are classes hard? AP classes are hard. Some science classes are hard. My least favorite class was physics. Oh my God, it was so bad. I took physics in 10th grade. My camera died, so I had to switch out the battery. But physics was really hard for me. I didn't understand a goddamn thing. Pay attention to that class. Go to extra help for that class. I took biology 11th grade, AP biology. I don't think it was hard. I think it was just a lot of material. Somebody asked, what should I worry about as a freshman? Honestly, I say don't worry. Go into high school with a clear mind and don't stress about anything because it really all does not matter. Focus on surrounding yourself with good people. I feel like when you're first starting out, you may think everybody's your friend. Everybody's not your friend. Don't talk to seniors. Don't do that. As a freshman, they only want one thing, and that one thing you don't need. You don't need that stress in your life. I promise you. Avoid it at all costs. Fresh 18-year-old or almost 18-year-old doesn't have anything in common with a freshly 14-year-old or 13-year-old. They're about to go to college. You don't benefit anything from that whole situation. It's not a good look, so don't talk to upperclassmen. Someone said, what is something important that nobody talks about? I would say having a good relationship with staff and teachers. If you have a bond with these teachers, they'll be more understanding. I know in life you're gonna meet some teachers that are just super strict and that don't accept anything else but their standards, but they also have to remember that everybody has a life. You have responsibilities as a high schooler. I grew up watching my little brother most of my high school years, so not all the time I could finish my schoolwork. But it's all about balance, and it's always about having communication. Have communication with your teachers because I promise you, closed mouths don't get fed. Like if you're going through something, communicate this with your teachers. I promise you there is some way that they can help you. Teachers are lifesavers. Build a good bond with teachers and staff, custodians, all of that. Be nice to everybody. I'm gonna answer like 2 more questions because I feel like I covered a lot. Somebody asked, is taking AP classes hard? AP classes are hard because with a lot of them, I feel like you're teaching yourself. I had a really good A-push teacher, but a really bad AP World teacher. So it really all depends. AP classes is a lot of material, and I feel like If you're not studying outside of school, it's really hard to stay on top of your work because you're gonna be lost. Like, I had a lot of them last year, and it even gave me a chance to take a region early. My 11th grade year, I only took one regions, and that was the US history regions, but I had like 3 AP tests. So somebody asks, is it okay to fight in school? No, you do not want to get suspended, and you do not want to get expelled for he said, she said. I promise you, whatever you guys are fighting over is not that serious. You don't have nothing to prove to these people. I promise you, like, the person is not better than you, and you're no better than them if you're just gonna keep going at it. And why fight? Like, what does that do? It's really not worth anything. I don't feel like fighting is always the answer. And that's not me saying, oh, talk it out with somebody, because I'm gonna have full transparency here. I feel like you cannot talk to me any type of way because, like, who are you? But sometimes you really just need to sit back and let people have it, because, like, it doesn't really matter. No reaction is the best reaction. They will get so mad if you're not responding to them, if you're not arguing back with them, but you have to hold yourself to a higher standard that they do. They don't even deserve a reaction out of you. I'm not saying take disrespect from somebody, but there's ways to go about it. Just ignore them. Who cares? You're not gonna fight everybody who's talking about you, are you? You're not Ronda Rousey, so don't do it. Let people talk. Like, that's all they're good for, okay? Remember that. And the last question I'm going to answer is how to study. I definitely say watching YouTube videos help. If you're taking AP US history, you can watch those Heimler videos. I have to slow down the videos because he talks too fast for me, but they definitely help. Looking up YouTube videos on the topic, also using index cards. Quizlet helps because they have like built-in index cards, so you don't have to buy any. Go over your notes and write stuff out. I promise you, I'm like a visual learner, and if I like remember the terms with the definition, it just like clicks in my brain for some reason. So that was the best way I memorized something, because I definitely took a lot of tests my junior year, especially in AP US history. I definitely had to remember a bunch of different terms and timelines. It was a lot, but I'm so glad I'm not taking a history class this year. Hopefully not, I don't know. That concludes today's video. I hope I touched on everything, and if I didn't and you guys still have questions, feel free to text me on Instagram at kyraoffline. That's my dumb page, or comment down below. Like, don't be shy to talk to me. I promise you, I be seeing all the comments and I respond back. High school is really a good experience. It could be a good or bad experience. It's really what you just take away and make it count. Honestly, you're not going to be this young forever, because once you leave high school, your big girl years is really starting. Have an amazing school year despite what grade you're going into. I hope this was really enlightening for you guys. Bye guys, make sure you guys subscribe. Kyra Alexis out of here.